Our journey begins with the election campaigns. As we delve deeper into the sizzling world of politics, we are immediately drawn to one pivotal player, the Christian Democratic Union, CDU. The CDU, under the inspiring leadership of Friedrich Merz, emerged as a prominent force. Reeling from past disappointments and driven to enact change, they crafted a narrative that resonated with politically savvy citizens across the nation. Their narrative was not arbitrary or haphazard. It was masterfully crafted and strategically aligned with the pulse of the nation. It emphasized the need for European independence from the United States. The notion was not simply presented as a fleeting thought or a possibility. It was embraced as a realistic goal, a vision for the future. This move struck a chord with the voters, who yearned for autonomy and self-sufficiency. The idea of independence, of standing tall and proud on the global stage, was not just appealing, it was captivating. At the same time, the political landscape was marked by the rise of the far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD. With a wave of new leadership and a renewed sense of purpose, the AfD began to establish itself as a formidable player. With aggressive tactics and potentially divisive rhetoric, the AfD capitalized on recent deadly attacks by migrants to fuel their anti-immigration agenda. This move provided a strategic boost to their campaign, galvanizing a significant portion of the electorate under their banner. The AfD's strategy, while controversial, saw them surge to their strongest post-war result. In contrast, the election campaign was not as fruitful for the Social Democratic Party, SPD, and the Socialist Die Linke Party. Both parties, while rich in history and tradition, struggled to make a substantial impact. Despite their exhaustive efforts to stay relevant, they found themselves contending with a rapidly evolving political landscape that seemed to constantly shift beneath their feet. Their campaigns, although well-intended and passionately executed, lacked the firepower to truly challenge the narratives established by the CDU and the AfD. The SPD and Die Linke had their own narratives to share, their own visions for the future. They had their moments of triumph, instances where they managed to capture the public's attention and inspire faith in their cause. However, they were unable to consistently sustain this momentum. Their struggle against the dominant narratives put forth by the CDU and the AfD was evident in their election results. Despite their best efforts, the SPD and Die Linke found themselves falling short in the race to victory. They were unable to mount a successful counter-narrative against the compelling stories spun by the CDU and the AfD. Their political strategies, no matter how innovative or ingenious, failed to make a significant dent in the public consciousness. They were left grappling with the harsh reality of their respective third and fourth place finishes. Thus, the election campaigns were a testament to the intriguing dynamics of politics. They were a reflection of the struggles and triumphs, the victories and defeats, the dreams and the disappointments that constitute the complex world of political maneuvering. Despite their efforts, they were unable to counter the narratives put forth by both the CDU and AfD, ultimately leading to their respective third and fourth place finishes. The election night was a whirlwind of anticipation and uncertainty. As the results trickled in, it became evident that the CDU had secured a significant victory, with the AfD emerging as the second largest party. The SPD, once a dominant force in German politics, had to settle for a third-place finish. These results marked a profound shift in Germany's political landscape. The CDU's victory and the AfD's rise have sparked a new era of political discourse in the country. The election also highlighted growing concerns about immigration and the economy, issues that are likely to shape the future policies of the CDU-led government. But the election results are just the start of a complex process. The task of forming a new government now looms large. With the AfD likely to be excluded from power, the CDU is expected to enter into coalition talks with potential partners such as the SPD and the Greens. This process, anticipated to be lengthy and challenging, will undoubtedly further contribute to the political uncertainty in Germany. In summary, the recent German election has triggered a significant shift in the country's political landscape. The CDU's victory, the AfD's rise, and the SPD's decline are indicative of the changing sentiments among German voters. The focus on immigration and economic issues, the emphasis on Europe's independence from the US, and the looming challenge of coalition building are key points that have emerged from this election. Germany is indeed in a period of political transition, and its journey from this point forward will be one to watch closely. And so our exploration of the recent German election concludes. But remember, in politics as in life, the only constant is change. So keep your eyes peeled for the next chapter in Germany's evolving political story.